heading north tonight as the Golden Knights of Northmor from the KMAC are hosting the Northside Lions out of Westerville, Ohio, and the Mid-Ohio Christian Athletic League. Both teams with just 5 losses on the loss column, and both teams trying to spurn some high energy as we get set for tournament time next week. But tonight, we tip off the final week of the regular season. It's coming your way next, right here on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to offer the Ohio Home Buyers Plus program, and it's meant to offer an above-market interest rate to help the potential home buyer in their journey towards home ownership.
We've got great rates, especially for first-time home buyers. Here at First Federal Community Bank, we are here to make the home buying experience smooth and stress-free.
As a community bank, we're excited to offer this account to help fulfill the dream of owning a home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome to the First Federal Community Bank pregame show. Banking locally just got better. I'm Lynn Passet, and thanks for joining us tonight here on the OH Report as we have a good one set for you. It's a non-conference affair as the Lions of Northside Christian out of Westerville, just outside of Columbus, have traveled north just outside of Galion to take on the Golden Knights of Northmor. Both teams with just 5 losses on the season. Let's talk first about Northside Christian. They come in with an overall record of 15-5 on the season. They've also won 5 in a row under head coach Harrison Hoofkin. They are out of the Mid-Ohio Christian Athletic League. Their last 3 games, as you can see, over Granville Christian 66-53, then a 53-34 win over Shanika Christian and Whitehall Yearling by 7. So they are riding high on this 5-game winning streak where they have been averaging just under 60 points a game. And last year, these two teams met on the hardwood, and it was Northside Christian coming out on top 62-46. As for the Lions, individually, they are led by Josh Cook. He's a 5'10" senior guard, averaging 15 points a ball game. He's the mastermind of this Lion offense. He'll be the leader, the straw that stirs the drink. And they'll be trying to feed him as often as possible tonight to keep their game moving smoothly. Then when you look at the Golden Knights of Northmor, they come in at 13-5 overall. They're participants of the KMAC League. They're under head coach Blake Tackett. Offensively, they average 59 points a ball game. Defensively, they give up 52. And their leading scorer on the season, Jax Wenger, is out tonight. They were weighing on whether he would be able to play this evening after an injury that went all the way back to the 1st of February. He averages 18 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists a ball game. Needless to say, without Wenger, the rest of the supporting cast is going to have to pick up the slack. And they're going to be relying tonight on number 4, Trevor Brubaker. Trevor is a 6-foot junior, averaging 14 points a ball game, shooting 46% from the floor. He's second in this on the team in rebounding. And he'll also be looking to get some extra help tonight from Bo Landon and Trevor Black, as they're going to need a bit of a step up from some of the others with the absence of Jax Wenger tonight. These two teams with, as I said, only 10 losses between the two of them on the season. Both are trying to get themselves ready to go before the tournament season gets underway next week. And it should be a good one. We'll be back after the First Federal Community Bank pregame show. Here you're watching live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to offer the Ohio Home Buyers Plus program, and it's meant to offer an above market interest rate to help the potential home buyer in their journey towards home ownership.
We've got great rates, especially for first-time home buyers. Here at First Federal Community Bank, we are here to make the home buying experience smooth and stress-free.
As a community bank, we're excited to offer this account to help fulfill the dream of owning a home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back to Northmor High School. Our pregame show being brought to you by First Federal Community Bank. Banking locally just got easier. Our keys for the game tonight. First of all, as we look at the Northside Christian Lions, whose starting lineup will include Aziz Ba, Trell Jackson, Justin Meyer, Paul Katayai, and Zach Lovegrove. First of all, they need to trap Trevor, and that simply means Trevor Brubaker and Trevor Black. Those two are now going to be expected to step things up with the absence of Jax Wenger in the lineup tonight. And secondly, they need to keep it under 50. That seems to be the magic number for the Lions. If they come out victorious, they're able to defensively hold their opponents under 50. Then when you look at Northmor, the keys for the game tonight, as they are led by head coach Blade Tackett, they want to hit the rebounds, crash the glass and get as many rebounds as possible, and of course limit the turnovers. That's been a little bit of a problem for the Golden Knights off and on throughout the season. We are set and ready to go, and the Lions out of Northside Christian of Westerville, Ohio have got the opening tip, and this is Trell Jackson. He averages 14.5 a ball game going inside, and they score on their opening attempt of the evening. That's Zach Lovegrove with the easy put in, and now a turnover is committed by Northmor. Outside three-pointer by Lovegrove is partially blocked, and the Lions will reset their offense. A zone being employed by the Golden Knights. 2-0 just underway here at Northmor High School. Final week of the boys high school basketball regular season. We'll get things going with tournament action next week here on the OH Report. Girls action coming up a little bit later on this week. A miss there and a rebound by Northmor, and it's man-to-man being employed by the Lions. Out on top, Trevor Brubaker inside. Nice spin move, but the shot won't fall, and the rebound comes off to the Lions. They'll push it down court. This time, a man-to-man being employed by the Golden Knights after a zone the first time. Well, now they may still be in a zone. It looks like they are. Nice screen out on top. Trell Jackson out on top to Lovegrove. Back to Jackson on the left side. Shot up from about 16 feet, in and out. Rebound comes off to Northmor. Brubaker averaging 14 points a ball game. He's going to have to step things up with Jax Wenger out of the lineup. Here's a nice looking shot, in, out, and out again as Trevor Black couldn't get it to fall, and the rebound comes off to the Lions. Jackson kicking it back out on top to Aziz Ba. And now to Katayai. Lovegrove. Swish from three-point range. He's got all 5 points for the Lions, who now lead 5-0, and they put on the full court pressure against the Golden Knights. Black all the way, and off the side of the backboard. Rebound comes off to the Lions. 2.5 minutes into this ball game, and it's 5-0, and there is a turnover against the Lions. Their first of the ball, make that their second of the ball game. Head coach Blade Tackett of Northmor watching his boys try to get their first points of the ball game. Black penetrates, stops, kicks it out, three-point shot on the way, no good. Brubaker couldn't connect, but the rebound is put back up and in by A.J. Bauer. And the Knights are on the scoreboard, down 5-2. Quickly, the Lions the other direction. Jackson. This is Trell Jackson. There's a Trev Jackson and a Trell Jackson. They are 3 and 4 with the numbers. This is Trell, a 6-foot senior, averaging 14.5 points a ball game. Being very deliberate out front. Lovegrove missing on the three-point shot. Rebound comes off to Northmor. They'll push it. Black penetrating, kicking. Brubaker. Pass to him was intercepted by the Lions. put up and in by Trell Jackson. His first bucket of the evening. It's 7-2. Lions on top, and now they go into the full court pressure once again. Brubaker with a left-hand dribble and another turnover against Northmor. Their third of this opening quarter. Shots won't fall for the Lions. Nearly a held ball. Driving is Katei. Jackson in the right wing. Lovegrove dishing, and they end up turning it over. 3 turnovers apiece in the opening 4.5 minutes of this ball game. 7-2. Northside Christian out of Westerville on top. Bo Landon to Black. To A.J. Bauer. Penetrates, kicks it out. Huffman thought about the 3, but decides to hold on to it. That pass I thought was deflected, but apparently not. A turnover against Northmor. That's their 4th of the ball game. Here you'll see it again. It simply went off the hip of A.J. Bauer. Bauer is one of those, a senior who's going to have to try and step things up a little bit tonight for Northmor. He averages 9 points a ball game, but if you're just tuning in, Jax Wenger, who averages 18 per contest for Northmor, along with 9 rebounds and 4 assists, is still out of the lineup. Apparently head coach Blade Tackett just didn't think he was quite ready to go. He was iffy as of yesterday. Probably going to let him sit and heal for tournament time. 3-point shot from the near corner won't fall. Rebound comes right back, though, to Northside Christian. Jackson. This is Trell Jackson. Kicking it out to Meyer. And a pass intercepted. And now stepping on the baseline are the Golden Knights. Here you'll see the nice penetration, a trip, and then the pass inside was intercepted by the Knights, but stepping on the baseline, and right back it goes to the Lions. Lions are 15-5 out of the Mid-Ohio Christian Athletic League of Columbus. Jackson penetrates that zone defense. His shot blocked, but they also got him on the arm. I think that foul's going to go against Isaac Kincaid, the 6'4" senior, who was just checked in for Northmor. That'll be his first and the team's first whistle of the night as far as a foul is concerned. At the free throw line goes Trell Jackson, the 6' senior, averaging 14.5 a ball game. He's got the first one. Nice crowd on hand here tonight at Northmor. He swishes the second. Lions are 2 out of 2 at the free throw line. They lead 9-2. They won last year's game 62-46, and now they get a quick turnover on the full court press, and they put it up and in. This is Aziz Ba with the bucket. Turnovers are raining for Northmor. They just cannot break this full court pressure being applied by the Lions. They have 6 turnovers, Northmor does, here in the opening quarter. 2.5 minutes to play, first quarter. 11-2. Northside Christian by 9 and looking for more. Good hustle by Northmor, trying to be scrappy and knock the ball loose. They couldn't do it. Jackson, 15-footer off balance. Looks like he may have gotten hit on the wrist. This foul possibly going to go against Jack Baudre. It does. It goes against Baudre, his first, team's second, and back to the free throw line goes Jackson. Trell 2 for 2 on the night, and he misses on that first offering. Substitution for Northmor. Trevor Black will check back in for the Knights. Jackson, a good-looking 6' senior, built well. Misses on both offerings. So he's now 2 out of 4 at the free throw line. Knights at least get it across half court this time. They'll dish into the corner. And they turn it over again inside the key. And a jump ball is going to be called for. 7 turnovers here in the first quarter against Northmor. Head coach Blade Tackett can't be happy about the fact that there's butter on the basketball tonight for his team. This is Trevor Brubaker, the 6-foot junior, inbounding. Gets it off to Kincaid. Back to Brubaker. Out on top it goes to Cuffman. Just under 2 minutes to play. Opening quarter here at Northmor. Black dishes it off. Brubaker kind of caught himself in no man's land. Couldn't get the shot to fall. Rebound comes off to the Lions, who already lead 11-2, and Jackson goes coast to coast, can't get it to fall. Rebound comes off to Northmor. Being chased from behind was Cuffman. Still a man-to-man defense being employed by Northside. Three-point shot, left wing is going to fall for Trevor Black. His first bucket of the night, and it's a three-pointer. We've got a timeout on the floor. 1:08 left to play here in the opening quarter at Northmor. There's another look at that nice three-point shot by Trevor Black, the 6'1 junior. He's averaging 7 points a ball game. He's only hit 19 out of 75 three-point attempts on the season, but there was number 20. And a quick timeout being taken by head coach Blade Tackett, probably because he wants to talk to his team about two things. First, turning it over, and second of all, we got to get more rebounds and get a little more scrappy. We're in a zone, so we should be compact and ready to get rebounds, but we're just not doing it. 1:08 left to play here in the opening quarter at Northmor High School. The visiting Lions of Northside Christian on top, 11-5. And this is Trell Jackson, the senior, bringing the ball slowly up across the timeline. Looks like Northmor is going to get a turnover. Only the fourth of this first half against Northside. Shot goes up and in for Bo Landon. His first field goal of the night. Lead is down to 11-7. And we'll see now if the Lions wait for the last shot. We're inside of 40 seconds. Man-to-man defense now by the Knights. Jackson with the shot goes in and out. Rebound comes down to the Knights, who can now hold for the last shot and cut this lead down to either 2 or possibly even 1. 5-second count underway for the Lions, who get another turnover. Northmor struggling to hold on to the basketball. They'll take the shot and they'll hit it. That is Zach Lovegrove with his second three-point shot of this first quarter. And the Lions of Northside Christian have the early 14-7 lead. We're back after this, live and free on the OH Report.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
The Lions of Northside Christian on top, and mostly because of Zach Lovegrove, who has hit 2 three-pointers in the opening quarter. He averages 9 a ball game. He's already got 8 coming off those 2 three-pointers, and that's how the Lions are leading at the end of the first quarter, 14-7. Trell Jackson in control of the basketball for the Lions. nearly threw it away, able to regain the basketball. And Northmor has gone straight up man-to-man again now to open this second quarter. Jackson, three-point shot on the right side, no good. That was put up by Dowley Jackson. Other way, shot won't fall, and we'll come back with the Lions in possession. Turnovers 8-4. Northmor with 8 in that opening quarter. Rebounds were dead even at 5 apiece to end that quarter. And now a foul against Northmor. Here you'll see the nice head and shoulder fake, and then the shot went up, and it looked like they may have gotten Trevor Brubaker for that foul. Well, I take that back. They got Bo Landon. That's his first, and the team's first of the second quarter. That sends to the line Aziz Ba, the 6'1 senior who averages 3 points per contest, and he'll miss the first free throw. Lions just 2 out of 5 at the charity stripe. Second offering is good. Full court pressure again, 15-7 lead. Lions by 8. Knights attacking, putting it up and in, and it looks like a blocking foul is going to be called as Trevor Black got the shot to fall. He's got a chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. That foul went against Justin Meyer. That's his first, team's first of this quarter. And now Trevor Black, the 6'1 junior, averaging 7 points a ball game, misses on his first attempt of the evening. Thinking about the three there was Paul Katei. Katei driving baseline, puts it up and in. He's got his first bucket of the night. He's a 6-foot senior going baseline. It's 17-9. Lions starting to get some separation. Knights attacking this full court press, and another blocking foul is going to be called. I think he was close to being set, but he is so far under the basket. You've got to give some place for that guy to come down, and he's right under the basket. If he sets himself up on the block, I think he's going to get that call a little quicker, but he also kind of slid in. And that replay being brought to you by the Northmor Athletic Boosters, who do all they can to support Golden Knight athletics here at Northmor. First free throw by A.J. Bauer is good. Knights now 1 out of 2 at the free throw line tonight. Bauer is a 6'1 senior. He's averaging 9 points a game, hitting 88% of his free throws, and he misses the second one. And the Knights are now 1 out of 3 at the free throw line so far tonight. We've played a minute and a half of the second quarter, 17-10. Lions of Northside Christian out of Westerville on top. This is Ba out on top, being guarded closely by Bo Landon. Off to Jackson. This is Trell Jackson, the senior. Trell working against Black. Three-point shot, far corner, won't fall. Rebound comes off to Northmor. Their 7th rebound of the first half. They're out rebounding the Lions 7-6. This is A.J. Bauer. He'll kick it out on top to Brubaker. Lions definitely know that he's the one they need to stop. Long three-point shot, no good by Bauer, but the rebound is chased down. And the Knights will get another chance offensively. Here's Bauer, stolen away. 9th turnover of the first half against the Knights. That's the one thing that Coach Tackett has to be displeased with so far tonight is the turnover margin. 9-4. Just over 5 minutes now to play. First half. Jackson. Dishing to Trev Jackson. Back to Trell Jackson. Crossover dribble. Lost control, but he's able to get it right back out on top, and this is Katei. Being guarded there by Brubaker. Jackson, spin move in the paint. Hanging jumper won't fall, got his own rebound, and they'll reset the offense. Lovegrove, another three, his third of this first half. He's got 11 to lead all scorers, and it's 20-10, and another turnover against the Knights. Missed shot, though, and the rebound comes off to Northmor. 10 turnovers in this opening half. They average 11 a game. They've almost hit that number already. Isaac Kincaid checking back in for Northmor. There's Coach Tackett discussing things with his assistant coaches. Lions will now reset the offense. They're about to bring it in bounds. Officials trying to decide. I think they had it right when they were going to take it down low. But they bring it all the way back out on top. This is Trell Jackson. Leading scorer on this team at, well, second leading scorer at 14.5. Josh Cook averages 15. Oh my goodness. Lovegrove has hit another three-point shot. 14 points on 4 3-pointers for Zach Lovegrove, the 6'1 junior who averages just 9 a ball game, and he's got 14 here in the first half. Who saw that one coming? 3 by the Knights is good by A.J. Bauer. His first three-pointer of the night, team's second. He has 6. Back come the Lions, missed by Jackson. Rebound comes off to Northmor. Knights pushing it and stolen right back away. There's their 11th turnover of the first half. They've now hit their per game average with 3:19 left here in the first half. Jackson hanging 15-foot jumper. It falls. Nicely done by Trell Jackson. He's got 5. It's 25-13. Lions. And another turnover against the Knights. .256 left to play first half. It's been a turnover fest for the Golden Knights. Long three-pointer by Lovegrove won't fall. One of the few misses he's had tonight from three-point range. And down come the Knights with a rebound. Kaufman penetrating. He's knocked off balance by Aziz Ba. I think they'll call that as a common foul on the floor. They do. It'll go out of bounds to the Knights. And a timeout has been taken on the floor by Northmor. 25-13. Northside Christian on top. Lions are 15-5 on the season. As we told you, they are playing out of the Mid-Ohio Christian Athletic League. We have another ball game on the OH report tonight. Clear Fork leading Lucas 29-22. That's just under 5 minutes to play first half. You can find that one over on Facebook, I believe. We are covering 6 games tonight here on the OH report. Here, the Golden Knights of Northmor have used their second of 5 timeouts here in the first half, as head coach Blade Tackett just can't seem to understand what's happening. The basketball seems to be like a greased pig out there tonight. 12 turnovers against the Golden Knights here in the first half. Only 4 against the Lions of Northside Christian. That's partially why they lead by 12. Northmor gets it inbounds out on top, A.J. Bauer. Nice screen set by Bo Landon. They'll swing it near side. This is Brubaker. Lions doing a nice job defensively. Brubaker's going to reset things, come the near side to Kaufman. Knights being very patient this trip down the floor. Every possession is becoming very, very important when you have turnovers like they do, mounting tonight. Brubaker trying to sift his way through the defense, and there's just not much there. The Lions are really playing solid defense. Clock all the way down to 1:45 left in the first half. Bauer kicks it to Brubaker, who drives off balance, can't get it to fall. They fight for the rebound, and they're going to say he was out of bounds. Stepped on the line before he left to get that. One place where the Knights are doing well tonight is on the glass. They have 12 rebounds to 8 for the Lions. It's the turnovers that are really hurting them offensively. Jackson driving, pulling up, off glass, can't get it to fall. Rebound comes off to Northmor. Minute 13 to play first half. And yet another, nope, we're going to see them get bailed out of another turnover as Lovegrove, I believe, is who they're going to get for reaching in. And that really saved the Knights, who were off balance and nowhere to go. (25-13). Driving is Bauer. They'll pull up and kick it out on top to Kaufman. Kaufman into the paint. To Brubaker. Inside of a minute now here in the first half. Kaufman. Long three is good by Trevor Black, his second three-pointer of this ball game. He has 8 to lead the Northmor Knights. 25-16, a 9-point Lion lead. Just at the 30-second mark, they're going to hold for the last shot if possible. Jackson out on top. 5-second count is underway. He breaks it by getting past his defender, kicks it out, and a turnover. Only their 5th of this first half. And the Knights turn it right back over. They now have the same amount of turnovers as they do rebounds at 13. Shot up no good, a wild shot by Jackson, and that's going to end the first half here at Northmor High School. One half is in the books. 25-16, the visiting Lions of Northside Christian out of Westerville, Ohio on top. You're watching live and free on the OH Report.
Hey, Joe.
You're late.
Ever since Joe joined our crew, everybody's really been paying attention to all the little details. The meeting doesn't start for 5 minutes.
Not without a warm-up. You got to get better every day when you're in here. Now let's get after it. That's better. All right.
Yes, Coach.
Pick up the pace. Let's pick up the pace and keep working here. All right?
Having a Hall of Fame coach around really has helped our crew with time management.
24-second violation.
Joe, it always takes a minute.
Take a lap.
Hey, Travis.
What's up, Ski?
Hey, there's something on the copier. You go grab that for me?
Sure. Yeah,
Thanks,
I got
bud.
you. Man, guy can't do anything for himself. So lazy. Unbelievable.
What is that?
What? What's going
That's
on
a
here?
technical foul. You don't talk back to an official like that.
Wait, who's the ref? What's going?
Hey, I don't want any more lip. Get out of here and run some laps. Now go.
Okay.
Jeez. There's no letdown. Every day you got to get a little bit better. So let's get after it. All right? Let's have a break here. On three, OH report.
One plus, two this. 1, 2, 3.
Ever since Joe's joined the team, our setup has gotten a lot faster. And I've been able to cancel my gym membership.
Dude, why are you checking the mic like that?
Joe's here today, and I'm not getting another 3-second call in the paint.
Huh? Come on, Ryan. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. That's better. Adam, that's good. That's really good, Adam. That's really good. No, don't lose the dribble. Berardi. What is that kind of a dribble is that? I mean, that's the slowest dribble I've ever seen. Come on. We got to work harder at this. We got to get after it, fellas. All right, you guys take a break. That's good. Keep working, Travis. You might make the JV team. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. OH report. Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to offer the Ohio Home Buyers Plus program, and it's meant to offer an above-market interest rate to help the potential home buyer in their journey towards home ownership.
We've got great rates, especially for first-time home buyers. Here at First Federal Community Bank, we are here to make the home buying experience smooth and stress-free.
As a community bank, we're excited to offer this account to help fulfill the dream of owning a home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Tonight's live and free basketball game is brought to you by Edward Bauer, Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Whether you're planning for your retirement, saving for college, grandchildren, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you care about, most Andy can develop specific strategies to help you achieve your goals. By First Federal Community Bank, banking locally just got a little easier. North Central State College, providing individuals with the knowledge, skills, and inspiration to succeed in their chosen paths. By the Northmor Athletic Boosters. They raise funds to support their Golden Knight student athletes, coaches, and community. Go Knights. And by Spherion Mid-Ohio. Proud to support their local athletes, and they know the foundations that make great employees are woven into the teamwork, focus, drive, and perseverance given in each practice and game. Let's get to work. We'll have your first half, stats and analysis with Lynn Passet from the Castle when we come back from this break. Currently, Northside Christian leading the Knights 25-16.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to be entering its
Hey, Joe.
You're late.
Ever since Joe joined our crew, everybody's really been paying attention to all the little details. The meeting doesn't start for 5 minutes.
Not without a warm-up. You got to get better every day when you're in here. Now let's get after it. That's better. All right.
Yes, coach.
Pick up the pace. Let's pick up the pace and keep working here. All right?
Having a Hall of Fame coach around really has helped our crew with time management.
24-second violation.
Joe, it always takes a minute.
Take a lap.
Hey, Travis.
What's up, Ski?
Hey, there's something on the copier. You go grab that for me?
Sure. Yeah,
Thanks,
I got
bud.
you. Man, guy can't do anything for himself. So lazy. Unbelievable.
What is that?
What? What's going
That's
on
a
here?
technical foul. You don't talk back to an official like that.
Wait, who's the rep? What's going?
Hey, I don't want any more lip. Get out of here and run some laps. Now go.
Okay.
Move it.
Jeez.
There's no letdown. Every day you got to get a little bit better. So let's get after it. All right? Let's have a break here. On 3, OH report.
Doing this. 1, 2, 3.
Ever since Joe's joined the team, our setup has gotten a lot faster. And I've been able to cancel my gym membership.
Dude, why are you checking the mic like that?
Joe's here today, and I'm not getting another 3-second call in the paint.
Huh?
Come on, Brian. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. That's better. That's better. Adam, that's good. That's really good, Adam. That's really good. No. Don't lose the dribble. Berardi. What is that? Kind of a dribble is that? I mean, that's the slowest dribble I've ever seen. Come on. We got to work harder at this. We got to get after it, fellas. All right, you guys take a break. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Keep working, Travis. You might make the JV team. I don't know. 1, 2, 3.
OH report.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to offer the Ohio Home Buyers Plus program, and it's meant to offer an above-market interest rate to help the potential home buyer in their journey towards home ownership.
We've got great rates, especially for first-time home buyers. Here at First Federal Community Bank, we are here to make the home buying experience smooth and stress-free.
As a community bank, we're excited to offer this account to help fulfill the dream of owning a home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome to the First Federal Community Bank halftime show as here in Northmor, the homestanding Golden Knights trail by 9, 25-16 to the Lions of Northside Christian out of Westerville, Ohio. And it's been the Zach Lovegrove show here in the first half. He leads all scorers with 14 points, including 4 3-pointers. He has to be in contention for Coach B's baller this week, as here we're going to show you a montage of his threes. It's just been one after another from various points around the arc. As we said, he's only missed, I think, 2 3-pointers on the night. He is a 6'1" junior. He averages just 9 points a game, and he's already got 14 to lead all scorers here at the half. Elsewhere for the Lions, they have 5 points from Trell Jackson, 2 apiece from Paul Kateai and also Aziz Baugh. When it comes to Northmor, they're being led tonight at halftime. 8 points for Trevor Black, 6 for A.J. Bauer, and 2 for Bo Landon. Only 3 Knights are in the scoring column as we open things up here in the second half. Knights have possession. They're now moving left to right and in the homestanding white uniforms. Driving and kicking, the Knights facing still a man-to-man defense from the Lions. Head coach Harrison Hoofkin has to be very pleased with his team's performance in this first half. We'll get to some of the other first half numbers for you, but here's a 3-pointer on the way by Brubaker, off the mark, and the rebound comes off to the Lions. Rebounds were 14-8 in favor of the Knights. Turnovers also in favor of the Knights, 13-5, and that's the number that head coach Blade Tackett would like to see taken care of better here in the second half. Lions go to Lovegrove immediately, but he's swarmed defensively, and they'll kick it back out. This is Jackson on top. We've played a minute here in the second half. Jackson, nice feet on the baseline, shot up and in. Lions get a bucket there from, take that back from Justin Meyer, his first field goal of the ball game. And it's 27-16, largest lead of the ball game, equaled now by 11. Knights just not finding much room to penetrate. 3-point shot on the way and good from Cole Cuffman, his first field goal of the night, coming from 3-point range, 27-19. Lions on top. They led 14-7 after one, and they led 25-16 at the break. Nice screen set on top for Jackson, who dishes into the corner. Back to Jackson. He really likes to penetrate and see if he can make something happen on his own, and if not, if he draws the double team, he then dishes. And Jackson hits there from 16 feet. He's got 7. 29-19. Nice screen being set on top by Bo Landon. Brubaker spinning in the paint, putting it up. He got fouled by Jackson. And that'll send Trevor Brubaker, the junior, to the free throw line. On the night, the Knights are just 1 out of 3 in that first half at the charity stripe. First offering off the heel of the rim for Trevor Brubaker. Averages 14 a game. He's a 66% free throw shooter on the season. The team shooting 67%, which is not real good. You'd like to see it a little bit better than that. 1 out of 2 on that trip. Lead is at 9, 29-20. 5.5 to play, third quarter. Trell Jackson out on top. Dishes corner side to Kateai. Back out on top, Aziz Baugh. Shot from the left side. Nice job that time by Kateai as he gets his second field goal of the ball game. He's got 4, and it's 31-20. Once again, equaling the largest lead of the ball game for the Lions. Quickly down the floor, up and in is Bo Landon. His second field goal of the evening. And it's back down to a 9-point lead at 31-22. Screened by Lovegrove. Not much for Jackson to use. Gets double teamed and kicks it back out to Lovegrove. Another 3. This one won't fall. Rebound comes off to Northmor. They are out rebounding the Lions 17-9 so far tonight. That's one positive for Northmor. Out on top, Brubaker. Bad errant pass, stolen by Baugh. He'll take it the length of the floor, and he can't get it to fall. Lions get their own rebound, and a foul is going to be called against Trevor Black. Well, the Knights did manage to go about 3.5 minutes before they committed their first turnover of the second half. But they gave up a couple of offensive rebounds to the Lions there after the missed layup. Justin Meyer will take a seat for Northside Christian. Lob pass to Jackson at the free throw lane. Nice spin move. Pass goes to Aziz Ba. Ba to Katei. Near side Jackson. And that's going to be a charge, I believe. Ooh. Boy, it looked to me like Cole Cuffman had good position. Let's take another look at that one on our Northmor Athletic Boosters replay. Looked like good position defensively to me. But the foul goes against Cuffman. That's his first of the night. Turnover against the Lions, their first of the second half. Driving is Bauer, off balance, off the glass, up and in. And now a whistle stopping play in the backcourt. I think they were just checking to see if Lovegrove was okay as he had went down, and they wanted to check and make sure he was all right. We do have a timeout being taken on the floor. It's by Northmor. We'll keep things right here. This is just a 30-second timeout. As we said, Northside jumped out to a 14-7 lead at the end of the first quarter. They led 25-16 at the half, and now they lead 31-24. They've led by as many as 11 a couple of times this evening. Northside Christian being led by Zach Lovegrove, the 6'1 junior who averages just 9 a ball game. He erupted for 4 3-pointers in this ball game and 14 points. Meanwhile, Northmor is being led at this point by a pair of players, A.J. Bauer and Trevor Black. Both have 8 on the night. They've hit 4 as a team 3-pointers. All right, here we are, set to reset ourselves. 3:49 to play third quarter, 31-24, Lions on top. Trell Jackson brings it across the timeline. Double teamed. Gets it off to Lovegrove. Swings it to Katei. Double teamed, and a timeout is taken now by Harrison Hoofkin as he saw his team in a little bit of a panic situation. Our thanks to First Federal Community Bank for sponsoring our pregame show and our halftime report. We also want to say thank you to Northmor's Athletic Boosters for sponsoring our instant replay tonight. Right now, River Valley bombing Ontario 34-6. And that's still in what appears to be the second quarter of that ball game. So, wow. The Vikings throttling the Warriors early on in that ball game. We'd also like to thank our sponsors tonight. Spherion. And our scoreboard sponsor, Andy Bauer, Edward D. Jones Financial. 3:20 to play, third quarter. Northmor trailing by 7. Northside being very patient this trip down the floor. Nice feed inside. That goes to Ba, who kicks it right back out to Jackson, who feeds it to Lovegrove, and he's got another 3. Zach Lovegrove has hit again. He has 5 threes for 17 points to lead all scorers tonight, and it's 34-24. Just as Northmor starts to get a little something and cuts into that lead, it goes right back up to double digits. Down low, Bauer. Turnaround jumper won't go. Lions get the rebound. Leading by 10. Jackson out on top. Nice spin move. Bounce pass goes away, and they're going to call that out of bounds to Northmor as it went off the hands of Aziz Ba down low. Knights have had a little bit of trouble with this full court press, but not this time, and the shot is too strong from A.J. Bauer. It'll come the other way, a one-on-one. Shot up and in for Baugh. His second field goal. He's got 4 points. Lead is now the largest of the night at 36-24. Brubaker out on top. Averages 14 a ball game. He has yet to score this evening. I take that back. He's got 1 point. And here he lays another one up and in. He's now got 3. 36-26. Lead back down to 10. Minute and a half, 90 seconds to play here in this third quarter. Knights Cole Cuffman batting it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lions. Couple of substitutions in now. Isaac Kincaid and also Camden Spencer for the Knights. Katei out on top to Jackson. Lions have been in pretty much control of this ball game from the onset. Katei to Lovegrove, and he's been the man of the night. 5 3-pointers and make it 6 right on cue. He's now got 20 points on 6 3-pointers. Largest lead of the game now at 39-26. Under a minute to play, third quarter. Brubaker averages 14 a game, only 3 so far tonight. The Lions have really held him in check. Katei guarding his man Black. Penetrating, driving pass gets batted away from Spencer. Spencer to Brubaker. Nowhere to go, and they're going to call a blocking foul against Aziz Baugh, the 6'1 senior. Here you'll see Spencer, and then he tries to cut right between the two of them, and good call by the official. 27 seconds remaining, third quarter. Kincaid, his pass gets batted away, and another turnover against Northmor. Last shot of the quarter, most likely going to come now as we're down to 15 seconds. Jackson really flirts with a 10-second call. He really takes his time coming up court for the Lions. And he is pushed from behind, and he gets the bucket to fall and the foul. I thought they might get Cuffman way out on top as he kind of shoved him from behind with an elbow to the small of the back. But instead, they let it go, and Jackson takes it all the way to the hole, and he's got 9. He's looking to make it 10 as he tries to complete the three-point play. First free throw the second half for the Lions, and they convert. 10 points for Trell Jackson, the senior. Long shot from half court won't fall, and that's going to do it for 3 quarters of action here at Northmor. 16-point lead, 42-26. We're live and free on the OH Report.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to be entering its second year of media sponsorship for local nonprofits.
We've partnered with Crawford County Now to offer nonprofits a podcast and a radio spot.
First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. First Federal Community Bank is excited to be entering its second year of media sponsorship for local nonprofits.
We've partnered with Crawford County Now to offer nonprofits a podcast and a radio spot.
First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We are set for the final 8 minutes of basketball here at Northmor, where the Knights trail 42-26 at home. Both these two teams winding down the regular season. Final week of the boys' regular season. Girls are set to tip off sectional action this week. Northside Christian 15-5 on the season. Northmor 13-5. And here is Lovegrove, who has been the player of the game so far tonight. Another off-balance shot, this one from Dowley Jackson, a 6'2 sophomore. He averages 2 a game, and he just equaled it with a nice running shot right there. He draws the foul as it's called against Camden Spencer. And to the free throw line goes Dowley Jackson, looking for a chance to complete the three-point play, and he does. Lions are 2 out of 2 at the charity stripe in this half. And they now extend their lead to the largest of the night at 19 points, 45-26. Brubaker. Baseline shot won't fall. Lions grab the rebound. They're 14th of the night. And here comes Katei. Out on top to Ball. Back to Katei. Man-to-man defense. Katei all the way. Won't get it. Gets his own rebound and a fight for the basketball. And looks like the foul is going to go against Camden Spencer. Make that Bo Landon. To the free throw line, though, goes Paul Katei. First offering falls off the rim. Rebounds, Northmor with 18 tonight, Northside with 14. Both teams only 2 turnovers in that third quarter. Second free throw no good for Katei. And here come the Knights, trailing by 19. They need to get something going. Landon kicks it out to Kincaid. Nothing there. Rebound comes off to the Lions, and they'll secure the basketball. Head coach Harrison Hoofkin looking on as Jackson drives the right side, puts it up and in, and he gets the foul as well. Trell Jackson averages 14.5. He's now got a very silent 12. You really don't even notice his 12. He's just been consistent. He draws the foul and now has a chance at securing the three-point play. And he's got it. 48-26, a 22-point Lion advantage. Brubaker. Out on top, this is Spencer to Brubaker. Three-point shot, good. Trevor Brubaker hits his first 3 of the night. He's got 6. The team now has 5 three-pointers on the night. Timeout taken by the Knights. And they'll now have, I believe, 1 timeout left after that one. After tonight's contest, we'll be announcing our North Central State College MVP. As of right now, we have one individual, Zach Lovegrove, who looks like he might be running away with that. He has 6 three-pointers on the night, 3 in each half. He leads all scorers with 20 points. He averages just 9 per contest. So he has been a real spark plug so far tonight. "45-minute drive back home for Northside Christian tonight, who come to us out of Westerville, Ohio. If you've never heard of Northside Christian, they are part of the Mid-Ohio Christian Athletic League, and that school was founded back in 1971, so it's not like it's new or anything. Just kind of off the trail, off the beaten path. These two teams did play a year ago, last March, and the Lions won that ball game 62-46. So they won by 16 a year ago. They lead by 19 tonight at 48-29. Lions trying to break the full court pressure, and they do so. Katei down to Lovegrove. Left-handed jumper no good. Gets his own rebound, but it's taken away quickly by Northmor. 8th turnover of the night against the Lions. They've done a good job of hanging on to the basketball. Out on top, Jack Bowdry. Long three-point shot on the way. No good, but tipped back up and in. I believe that was Bo Landon who tipped that one in. He's now got 6 on the night, 48-31, lead down to 17. It was 22 at one point for the Lions. 5.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Jackson out on top, goes to Lovegrove. Back to Jackson. Lovegrove's going to drive. Off balance, leaner, and it falls. He does know how to make something besides a three-point shot. His second field goal of the two-point variety tonight. He leads all scorers now with 22, including 6 threes. Trevor Black, guarded by Jackson. Nowhere to really go. Black with a long three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes off to Northmor. Timeouts. Northmor has 2 remaining, as that last one was actually taken by Northside. Long three-pointer, good by Brubaker. Trevor now with his second 3. He's starting to heat up. He's got 9 on the night, including 2 three-pointers. He averages 14 a game. It's 50-34, a 16-point Lion lead. Knocked out of bounds by the Knights. It'll stay with Northside. Northside Christian, winners of 5 in a row coming into this ball game. Left wide open inside is Trev Jackson for his first field goal of the night. The 6'1 sophomore is in the scoring column. It's 52-34. Brubaker double team, loses control, gets it back, then just kind of hands it off, and it's taken away by the Lions once again. 16 turnovers unofficially against Northmor tonight, and Trell Jackson now puts in his 14th point. Brubaker the other way puts it up and in. He's now got 11. 54-36. Things heating up here in the fourth quarter as both teams finding inside buckets. A little easier to come by. Katei double teamed, went up and came back down. They're going to call a jump ball. That was not Katei, that was Dally Jackson down low. He's tied up. That'll actually go as a turnover, their 9th of the ball game. Good call by the official. 3.5 to play in the ball game. Brubaker out on top, dishing to Bo Landon. And the jumper from just inside the paint by Trevor Black is going to fall his first bucket of the second half. He's now in double figures. 3, or make that 2. Northmor Knights are in double figures. Brubaker with 11, Black with 10. And here's a foul. Just crossing the timeline was Jackson, and he's still down. Here you're going to see another look at it as he gets kind of tripped up from behind, and he's finally up on his feet and doing okay. Justin Meyer, a 5'11 senior now in the ball game for the Lions. Jackson double team to Meyer. To Lovegrove. Kicking it out on top. Long 3, won't fall. It's an air ball taken that time by Trev Jackson. Rebound comes off to Northmor. Brubaker out on top, guarded by Jackson. Thinking about the 3 was Meyer. Nowhere to go. Goes off the foot of one of the Lions. It'll stay with the Knights. Had a packed house to start the night because it was biddy night. They had the little bitty cheerleaders here. Man, oh man, there's a dozen of them. They were all over the place. Long 3 is good by Trevor Black. His second, make that third 3 of the ball game. He's got 13 points. 54-41, and suddenly the Knights trying to make a late scurry. They've cut this lead down to 13. It was 22 at one point. Is it going to be too little too late? That's the question. Out on top, Bo Landon trying to guard Jackson, who drives to the hole, can't get it to fall. Rebound comes off to Landon. 21st rebound of the night for Northmor. Brubaker from the free throw line. Little off the mark. Rebound comes off to the Lions. Their 16th rebound of the night. And that was a big trip right there for Northmor. And traveling is going to be called against the Lions. That's their 10th turnover of the night. Northmor has done a much better job. They had 13 first half turnovers. They have 3 here in the second half. They've done much better job of protecting the basketball. If you're just tuning in, Northside jumped out to a 14-7 lead. Led at halftime 25-16. Led at the end of the third quarter 42-26. Got that lead up to as many as 22. And it's now been chipped down to 13 at 54-41. I'd like to thank our sponsors tonight. Andy Bauer of Edward D. Jones Financial Services. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, grandkids, or just trying to protect your financial future, you can develop a plan and a strategy developed just for you to help you achieve your goals. Make sure you see Edward D. Jones and Andy Bauer. Our thanks also to First Federal Community Bank tonight, local banking specialists. Also Spherion. Mid-Ohio Spherion is proud to support your local athletes. And they know the foundations make great employees. They're women. They can work with teamwork, focus, drive, and persevere. Also our thanks to North Central State College. They will be your MVP sponsor tonight. There you can see it. The Vikings of River Valley knocking off the Warriors 51-10. That game is at halftime. Wow. Who saw that one coming? Minute and a half left here. 54-41. Jackson out on top working against Brubaker. They'll swing it right side and back to Jackson. Now to Dowley Jackson. Out on top it goes to Trev Jackson, and he travels with the basketball. 11 turnovers on the night against Northside Christian. Another game that we're watching closely this evening is Lucas and Clear Fork. And as you can see, Lucas down by 36 in that ball game. We've got a lot of blowouts happening on this Tuesday night around North Central Ohio. And here we were at a 22-point lead for Northside Christian, but it's down to 13 with 1 minute left to play. Lions, Tigers, and Bears, oh my. We have lots of blowouts around the area, but you're seeing it all live and free right here on the OH Report. Lovegrove. Not even thinking about chucking up another three. He's, I think, scored his last points of the night, but he's scored 22 to lead all scorers, and I think it's pretty obvious he's going to be our North Central State College most valuable player of the night. And another turnover against the Lions. That's the one thing that I guess head coach Harrison Hoofkin will probably come back and talk about to his team when they go over the film session. He'll say, guys, we turned it over too much, 12 on the night. Not that they were critically bad, but you just can't have them when you're in a close ball game. And now we've got a foul against Northside. That's only the second team foul of the quarter, and the second against Trell Jackson on the night. 25 seconds remain. Bo Landon swings it around to the other side, gets his rebound, can't get it to fall. And the Lions are now going to dribble out the clock, and they are going to improve to 16-5 on the season. Northmor will fall to 13-6. And that does it from here at Northmor High School. We'll be back to recap tonight's action for you. You've been watching live and free on the OH Report as it's Northside Christian on top, 54-41.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to offer the Ohio Home Buyers Plus program, and it's meant to offer an above-market interest rate to help the potential home buyer in their journey towards home ownership.
We've got great rates, especially for first-time home buyers. Here at First Federal Community Bank, we are here to make the home buying experience smooth and stress-free.
As a community bank, we're excited to offer this account to help fulfill the dream of owning a home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back to Northmor High School, our first Federal Community Bank postgame show. And looking at scoring for tonight, first of all, the visiting Northside Christian Lions, who won this contest tonight 54-41. They were led in scoring by their junior, a 6'1 junior, who only averages 9 points a game, Zach Lovegrove. He hit for 7 3-pointers tonight, make that 6 3-pointers all by himself for 22 points. That's a game high 22. And also in double figures for the Lions, Trell Jackson, the 6-foot senior, with 14, and 4 apiece for Paul Katei and also for Aziz Ba. Individual scoring for Northmor, they were led tonight in scoring by Trevor Black. The 6'1 junior had 13 points, including 3 3-pointers. Also 11 for Trevor Brubaker, who hit for 2 3-pointers. And 8 for A.J. Bauer. He also had a 3-pointer. 7 3-pointers on the night for Northmor. And remember, the Knights were playing without their leading scorer, Jax Wenger, who averages 18 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. Still out with that injury. I think they're hoping to have him ready to go come tournament time. When you look at assists, it was 16 for Northmor, 12 for the Lions of Northside. Northside Christian out-rebounded by the Knights tonight, 22-16. Free throws, 2 for 5 on the night for Northmor, and 6 out of 8 at the charity stripe were the Lions of Northside Christian. That's going to do it for the first Federal Community Bank postgame show. We'll be back to announce our North Central State College most valuable player. When we come back, you're watching live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to offer the Ohio Home Buyers Plus program, and it's meant to offer an above-market interest rate to help the potential home buyer in their journey towards home ownership.
We've got great rates, especially for first-time home buyers. Here at First Federal Community Bank, we are here to make the home buying experience smooth and stress-free.
As a community bank, we're excited to offer this account to help fulfill the dream of owning a home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And it's time now for our North Central State College most valuable player, and no doubt about this one, Zach Lovegrove, the 6'1 junior with 22 points tonight, 6 3-pointers. I thought maybe this might be a personal high, but you told me you actually had 24 in your last game.
Yep, yeah. So it's good. I've just been hitting the threes, getting in the gym, really just focusing on that at practice, stuff like that too. So
I'm sure it has to be good for you to know that you're starting to pick your game up just as tournament time comes. Teams and people want to peak right at tournament time,
exactly.
And you guys seem to be doing that.
Yeah, it's great. We're just getting like our stride together as a team, playing more like a team and stuff like that. So it's really good to have that during the end of the season.
And you were consistent. 3 threes in the first half, 3 threes in the second half. You had 11 in the first half, 11 in the second half for your 22 points. Here's a look at some of your threes. You were really feeling comfortable.
Yeah. I just came into the game with the mindset of just if I'm confident, I'm going to hit them, and I know I can do that, so I'm just going to shoot as much as I can.
Nothing better than seeing that ball go in to start the game, because then you start to feel you've got the groove.
Yeah, confident for the whole game. It's really cool to see.
You guys played a team tonight that was 13-5, but missing their leading scorer, Jax Wenger. He averages 18 a game.
Wow.
That was a big loss for them.
Yeah.
How do you feel like Northmor played tonight?
They played really good. I mean, they took their time on offense, got some good shots, good looks. They didn't finish the best, but I would say like everything else was really good. They took their time, all that. Great coaching.
And you guys know now who your tournament opponent is going to be. It's a league foe, so you're familiar.
Yeah, at our place next Friday. So really excited for that. Just a whole tournament scene, so really good.
All right. We always give folks the opportunity to look directly into the camera and give a shout out. Who do you want to say hello to?
I want to shout out to my parents for taking me everywhere, taking me to the games, food, everything. My coaches, my point guard especially, but all my teammates and my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
All right, Zach Lovegrove, 6'1 junior, averages 9 a game, but he hit for 22 tonight, including 6 threes. He is your North Central State College most valuable player. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you, guys.
And we'll be back to wrap things up one more time right after this.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to be entering its second year of media sponsorship for local nonprofits.
We've partnered with Crawford County Now to offer nonprofits a podcast and a radio spot.
First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We are on our way out here at Northmor High School. We thank you for tuning in this evening. Lots of activity coming up in the week ahead here on the OH Report. Everything from wrestling to boys, regular season basketball to girls sectional tournament basketball. I'll be back on the air with you guys again this coming Thursday, as I'll be at Willard High School as the Flashes play host to Crestview in a sectional game. Our final score tonight, 54-41. Our thanks to Adam Thompson, our director-producer for tonight's contest, and Jeremy Peoples behind the camera giving you all the great shots here this evening. I'm Lynn Passet. Thanks for joining us tonight. Our final score once again was 54-41. Northside Christian out of Westerville defeating Northmor's Knights, and that's a 13-point spread. The Knights fall to 13-6. The Lions improve to 16-5. Thanks for joining us live and free tonight right here on the OH Report.